It's the one. Right, get out with me.
But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Pay him for you would do.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. The first day. The first day.
Is the earth flat or round? It's flat. It's flat.
So tell me, Neil, is the earth flat?
The earth is flat. The earth is flat.
What are some of the easiest ways that you can prove that the earth is flat? That's a hard thing for me to even start talking about because there are so many proofs that the earth is flat. That's a hard thing for me to even start talking about because there are so many proofs that the earth is flat.
What's your name?
Rohit.
Rohit?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to
Hell
meet you
yeah.
too.
Oh shit. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Off the
yeah.
top of the dome, I'll let the heat knock. I'ma do the rhymes while you do the beatbox. Yeah, the whole globe what I'm crushing. I bring the rhythm like my man with vocal percussion. Anytime I'm on the beat, they know when I rock well. My man brought the beatbox. Shouts out to Rozelle. We about to make it pop. We killing it for certain. Got him hurting. Here in the streets of Berlin. I'm cutting through the instrumental like a surgeon. I'm earning all the prize that I'm deserving. Microphone burning. Got it up on fire. The one they admire. I'm getting all that I desire. Yeah, the illest that you heard in your life. We on the up and up like a shirt with the vertical stripes. Yeah, H-Man, y'all know I be taking them far. I'm insane off the brain. I be crazy with bars. Making them hurt when I do my thing. On to every syllable, I know they ready to cling. I be making them sting. Y'all know I'm that mellow cat. Going over domes, something like a yellow cat. Yeah, y'all know I kill it more than slightly. Ain't nobody really like me. Positivity be dwelling in my psyche. And my whole demeanor even cleaner than your white tee. Yeah, hey yo, we steady connecting. Sending good energy in every direction. Killing every track, there's no exaggeration. Live rapping, beatbox, collaboration. Y'all know we get it popping in the streets. The only thing I'm doing off the top is spitting heat. Y'all know I'm getting busy while my homie holds the beat. And y'all know I be stomping competition with my feet. I'm in the open, never discreet. I be staying far from the radars. Complex as quasar. Breaking them all up with something. Y'all know the skills of summit. I'm holding down the lyrics while my homie be drumming. Coming right off at the tip of the mental whenever I'm rhyming, they feeling the vibes. We be in the streets of Germany getting it live. Yeah, and y'all know we be healing all your anguish. Cause we speak in the universal language. Yeah, hey yo, we about to get it done. I'm dope as fuck, my dome, you soak it up like sponge. Check it, y'all know I can do it all the time. A sponge is kinda like my mind. Y'all know that a whole nother level, that's where we on. I'm the man, no doubt, I'm standing out just like your neon. Hey yo, y'all know we about to hold it down. Real king in this thing with the golden crown. Got the music, never lose it. I go deep just like Confucius. I'm abusing, bruising, instrumentals, influential, rhythmic potential. Shit is essential. Cracking your dental, taking you further. Grab on the mic then, Mac about to serve you. Get in my propers, I'm a showstopper. Classical skill set, sing for the opera. I go up top, up beat all day. I've been rhyming since the hard way. Middle school when I was younger. All real funk, that's what I brung ya. Deliver. Pulling my arrows right out of the rapping quiver. Every time that I spit, I'm cold, I'm giving y'all the shivers. Up and down your spinal, my word is final. So go ahead and press it to vinyl. Cause y'all know I charge like a rhino when I go right off the mental sphere. Yeah, y'all know we got the beatbox, freestyle, energy in here. People know that I be rapping tight. All of y'all are matching in black and white. Calling all the outfits, freshest on the scene. Yeah, I deliver with the grayscale scheme. Nice with the vocals, known around the global. Shout my homie B-boying while he's rocking polo. Yeah, y'all know we about to pull out the linoleum. Microphones, me and my mans are controlling them. Yeah, I'm connecting with fans, kicking lyrics in all directions, my man. And I get loose, whether the stage or the booth, affecting the youngins, I be spitting for the youth. Yeah, and y'all know my lyrics will never damage you. I treat the mic like a toy, stuffed animal. Yeah, H-Mac, I be out here having fun. Jabba rhyming all up off the mental, we gon' get it done. Hard as soul I spit it from, heavy as an anvil, lit like a candle. Shout to my homie a sandal, slow witting it down while we lock it to the groove. Cause me and my man, we be steady making moves. And if you got questions, my flows is the answer. Damn bro, you looking mad official with the lanyard. He's in the button up, he's got the collar. I'm kicking rhymes all up off the top to make him holler. Man, you killed the beatbox, one we can't avoid. Germany, go ahead and make some noise.
There we go. There we go. Guys, crushing it. Yeah, he is Jeremy. He's brilliant, man. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Roger. Good to see you, babe. Babe, Vicky trying to do the blooming intro. I'm sitting waiting for her. I'm like she's about to do the next one. And I'm like, it's not. What? You haven't done it.
No, she didn't. I only know.
I'll start it. She likes starting the stream for me. Like, yeah, start it. Go for it. So, like, I'm pottering about what she's doing, and then it's just Will start. Because you forgot to put the next part on. I ended up putting a little bit of your intro in as well. What?
So that video I made earlier, I put the link in chat, but that he tagged me, not me, he tagged that sock account, that troll account, in November. I didn't even know about that account until a month ago.
Because did it pig slapper, right? comment in my section, my comment section. If you think I will ever join you on Bible study, you, Vlad, and Sergio, never happen. You call me Mrs. the Slapper. You slag us off all the time. You think I'm just going to go with you in Bible study and try and make Flat stand up to a promise that he never made to Vara about Bible study. We were Bible studying with Vara. We were Bible studying with Vara, and he took the piss. He just didn't want to hear the truth. So we already did do that. We did it for like 4 or 5 weeks with Vara. So don't go on like a friggin' idiot pig slapper oink.
No, but I just want to point out that
I said stop. Right.
I want to point out that, bearing in mind we're demonic and all the other stuff, according to him, and not even better than shite. But yet we're not the ones going and making videos calling people vulgar names, making sock accounts and trolling people and just being vulgar. And I should think last night that troll that come in and told me I was going to die and loads of stuff. I should imagine that was them as well.
Probably. But that's enough. We don't need to give him any more. Vicky's made a video on it. She's put the link in there. That's it there. It's a good video, actually. But they're a bunch of hypocrites. Idiots. Flats wasn't on tonight. He just decided to...
Sorry.
What?
When you're telling people they're not proper Christians, you might want to take a look at yourselves.
Yes, I know. Forget them. That's it. You've done the video on them. Forget them. Don't let them. They're just idiots, babe. Absolute idiots. Flats didn't go on because he just wanted to take some time off and spend time with the missus and the family. As you know, like his missus is about to have a baby and that. So his in-laws are there. So he's just spending time with them before they go. There's nothing to worry about. You should if Flats is never on, you should always go check his comment, his community post. He always or his shorts. He either puts a video out saying he can't go live, or he'll put a community post out. You know. But that's why I was meant to be on at 11:30 tonight because Flats is on, but I decided to go in earlier because he was Oh, that dude, I know, Jay, man. I know. It was so much hard work. I mean, he said no to everything. And at the end, when he said, tell me one thing, I was just hand waving away. I'm like, I don't need to tell you one thing because it was every single thing. I'm not telling you one, I'm telling you all. You know what I mean? Simple as that. That's why I said it to him. I wasn't sitting there pointing at one single incident. When every single incident, he was like, nah, seen the evidence for it, and just hand waved it and said, no, you're wrong. But we're showing you that you are wrong. You know? Yeah, he was a numpty. But anyway, babe, say hello to everybody in chat.
Bye, everybody. No, I'm joking.
Go
on. I'm in one of them moods.
Hi,
Ragu.
Ragu?
Ryu. Mr. Lemuel, Roger.
Yeah,
I'm here. Can you hear me?
He's in the house.
Yeah.
Hi, Justin. Hi, Mr. Bird. Hi, KK.
It was amazing. It was from Mikey.
All right. Oh, okay. I think he's still saying hello to people.
Hi, Jay.
I know.
And hi to me.
Right, Mikey who?
Mikey Smith.
Oh, okay, got it.
He wants to figure out how to get the mirroring effect off his phone, because when he broadcasts, all the spellings are backwards on signs and everything.
He must know how to do that. All you need to do is you just go into your settings in the camera and change it to mirror.
He doesn't know how to do that.
He knows how to go and stream you, lad. It was Michael Carnett. It was Michael Carnett taught him to do that. And he's still one of them. Yeah. I thought he'd know how to do that. But there you go. Cool. We're just spending an hour on YouTube tonight. Then we're heading over and doing the movies. You know, movie nights like it's always just an hour on YouTube. Why?
After YouTube.
Oh, after YouTube side. Oh, now. Yeah, I just found a little video on that Mahdi Gaji who thinks he's bloody Christ, and well, who thinks he's the second coming, who thinks he's this, who thinks he's that, but other people thinks he's Antichrist. But I just think he's a psyop, to be honest. But it doesn't stop people having to talk about it because people still fall for these crappy, stupid things. It's ridiculous.
Are you talking about that Egyptian kid who's Muslim who thinks he's the
Mahdi? The Mahdi, yeah. The Mahdi, yeah. You'll see, it's a guy called Ruslan KD. Actually, why is his name going in grayscale? His links in my description, but for some reason his tag has gone in grayscale. Let me just sort that out, edit the video, and put his tag in. Because it's a guy doing a video on it, and he's breaking it down, breaking down certain things, how he's not this, how he's not that, and how he's not the other. You know what I mean? Sort of thing.
Hi, Aaron.
I can say all kinds of stuff. That doesn't make it so.
Exactly right.
You've not said hello to Heron, either of you.
Well, it's because Heron just literally came in, babe, and I'm on another page, and I only just heard you say hello, Heron. I'm not even in. I'm on my back. Look, I'll show you what I'm seeing instead of YouTube is this. Look, look, I am back. I'm in my back room at the minute trying to sort out the description. So every time you say to me, do you see this? Do you see that? No, I'm not always on the page, babe. Look, on my YouTube side, this is what I see at the minute because I'm trying to.
I can't multitask that well.
Well, then.
On a computer. In life, I can, just not on a computer.
So there you go. So I was just sorting that out. I'm making sure the customization. That's all right. Minute. Live reactions is off. That's a love heart thing. If I put that on, the love hearts come back on. So I'm not doing that.
Come on with the love hearts, man.
Yeah, people don't like it on the phones, do they? It doesn't bother me like it used to.
No,
it used to be. I don't need to be sharing that anymore. I was just showing you. Right, that's it done anyway. So he's now in blue again. So
I've had 53 views.
Good to see you, Heron. Good to see you.
So where did Pig Slapper come back into the picture again? I don't get it. I thought we took care
of
it.
Well, he probably hasn't. It's just been he's been one of the trolls in chat. Obviously, do you remember the video that shows me and Vicky? That was called. It was by a channel called Miss Mod Queen Bee, Vicky's own name, and it was a troll channel, and it made a video of me standing up, and then you see a big fat head, and you see my stomach, and he made a spinning round. Then he put Vicky's head on an obese woman's body, sort of thing. That one. Yeah. So I was thinking it was 4Jacks, but by the looks of it, it's actually Pig Slapper.
Not 4Jacks.
No, not 4Jacks. Jack of all trades. Sorry, 4Jacks, not you. Jack of all trades. I thought it initially, not 4Jacks. Jack of all trades. Sorry, man. It's just because of the Jack thing. 4Jacks and Ace. He's brilliant. He's our guy.
We love 4Jacks.
But yeah, so when Vicky checked it, like you tell them.
So because I go in PJ's comments, he doesn't check his comments most of the time, but I do. And I was in his comments, and I seen that big Pig Slapper oink, and I was like, I swear he's the one that called me a dopey slapper before, because like he kept tagging me.
I was studying that. You might as well tell the story.
Yeah, but he'd commented to PJ about PJ and Flats doing an open Bible study with Vara as moderator. And I'm like, yeah, no, like, I think, and I remembered that at one point, I think I told him what I thought of him, because he's rude. He's a nasty old man. And he came on Flats's once and was vulgar, so I gave it him back. And he kept tagging me, like, for days, tagging me. And I blocked him because he's a crusty old man. I don't want nothing to do with him. And he was calling me a dopey slapper and that. And so today when I seen it, you know, when something just clicks in your head and you go, oh, I remembered. And so I went on his channel and I was looking, and there's a video. Well, there's a whole playlist, Roger, dedicated to Flats and all of us. I didn't watch any of them. I just found that one, and in it, and it was made in November, but he tagged the troll account Miss Mod Queen Bee that I didn't even know existed till a month ago,
But he also
And
tagged the Miss Mod Queen Bee. So it was Pig Slapper Oink that tagged the fake account Miss Mod Queen Bee. So he tagged himself. So he either knows the guy or it's him. It's him.
It's called Dopey Slapper.
So it's
That's
him.
the at
Okay,
for
can I
the Miss
ask you guys a
Mod Queen
question?
Bee thing.
Right. Just to clarify for us Americans, what's a dopey slapper?
It means I'm sick and I sleep around.
Okay.
A slut. Basically a slut. It's like a dumb slut. A dumb slut.
Look, we didn't even know that account existed until a month ago, and then all of a sudden I've seen that today, and he's
a promiscuous person that doesn't have much of a mind.
Yeah. And he tagged that troll account in November, and weirdly the words used are only used by him and Sergio.
Yeah, that's it. And Sergio called this on my PayPal once a pack of wild dogs or a pack of rabid dogs on my PayPal, the 1 pence PayPal he sent me just to say that. Now it's the same words. It's the same words. Pack of rabid dogs or pack of wild dogs. And Sergio said the same thing, pack of rabid or wild dogs in my PayPal. So they're working together. And this is Sergio who says he's a godly man. He's an idiot.
No, but my issue is, right, them two twats, they sit and they call us all Christians and that.
Yeah.
But yet they make soccer accounts and troll us and make videos about us, and like you know, they know nothing about me. They know what they've seen on YouTube. Why are you watching us if you don't like us? I don't watch any of them because I don't like them. Like, give your head a wobble, right? That man is crusty and old, and he's gonna be dead within a couple of years, probably. Right. He needs to look after himself. And Sergio, grow up and go look after your wife.
Enough. Give him enough time. Babe. Said what we've got to say about him. Don't want to give him any more airtime. We're 20 minutes in already. So
I got one more question for you, PJ.
What?
Why do you need a moderator for a Bible study?
Yeah, I know. Why do you need a moderator for a Bible study? But why would you choose Vara as well? We already did do Bible study with Vara.
You know why
Vara didn't behave. Vara didn't like to hear the truth. He didn't like to hear the truth because he said, "Oh, what? So if I don't confess, I'm going to hell." I'm like, "Yes," but he calls himself a Christian without believing the Bible. He doesn't believe the Bible. He believes in bits of it. He doesn't believe in it all. You know, he can't call himself a Christian if he doesn't believe in Scripture. It's the Christ consciousness thing, just the Christ consciousness thing without Scripture or anything like that. You know what I mean? And he's trying. We did Bible study with him. He didn't like what it said because we said, yes, people that don't confess Christ will go to hell. Yes, absolutely. You don't choose him. You choose to be away from him. Yes, you will go to hell. And he didn't like that answer. He didn't like that answer. What? So I'm your friend and you go say I'm going to hell? Yes. That because I'm your friend, I'm telling you you're going to go to hell. Yes.
At one point, he told me the same, and I am not offended. I wasn't offended by it because it was the truth at the time.
I'm talking about Vara.
I know, but if I the past,
yeah, to you,
yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So, but you've got to remember that these people are all together.
Yep. Right. We'll do the same as normal. Start off with Jim INS, and then we'll get on the topic, then get to the movies. Right. So we'll do that.
Sure.
Good to see you. Just incredible. Are you ready to do that, babe?
Yeah. Jay said that's the bit I don't get. Why watch someone you like, something you don't like? It don't make sense. Because I think, Jay, if I'm being honest, they're just angry little men, and instead of going out and getting a life, they just focus on people they hate. Like, I don't go to bed at night with hate, and I don't because I don't hate anybody. But yeah, they're sad.
Yeah, sadly they are.
Sad.
Right.
Sad. Nice.
Right, Jimmy boy.
Well, if you need a new microphone, Nathan's selling a few.
Me?
Yeah.
Why would I need a new microphone?
Well, he's got some from the Beatles. He's got some from Elvis style mics. He's got some high end mics, man. Nice.
Yeah, but I don't need. I got one given to me for like an expensive one given to me for nothing. I was using a cheap one. Why would I go and buy one when I've got a nice one given to me?
It's
You
a
gotta
really
help
good
Nathan
one
pay the
you've got.
rent, dude. You gotta help
Sorry?
Nathan pay the rent. You gotta help Nathan pay the rent.
No, that's not my
Nathan gets a lot more money than I bloody do.
I know.
I would help Nathan if I thought he was struggling, but I don't think he is. Not as much as I'm struggling anyway. You know what I mean?
That'd be called a him problem.
Yeah, I like Nathan. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. But I can't afford to buy his mics.
I'm gonna buy his book when it comes out.
Oh, buy his book. That's no big thing, but yeah. I'll buy his book, definitely.
40 quid, dude. 40 quid.
Yeah, it's about the right price for a brand new book. Oh yeah, Jiminess. Let's do the first one.
How much?
40 quid?
I wouldn't pay 40 quid for a book.
For a hardback book, a brand new book. It depends on what book it is, babe. Look at the
Must
Bible.
be a limited edition book for 40 quid.
Some Bibles that you buy are like 100 quid.
At least.
But it's not a Bible.
I know, but some books that's cheap for some books.
I'm
babe.
just saying.
Blimey hell, you're going on just because you get them on Amazon really cheap and free and all that. This is a different type of book, babe.
I don't get them free. I pay a subscription.
You know what I mean, babe. Why are you so pedantic when I say these things when you know what I mean?
Because I don't get them for free. I pay for them.
But you know what I mean.
Still, it's not free.
You get the audiobook. Nathan's gonna narrate it.
Go, get out now.
Who? Me.
You.
I've already got Dave Beverly's audiobook.
Yeah, I know. I've got it on the computer as well.
I've got it on Kindle.
Got it on the computer as well. Did I put it in a bookmark or is it in an email?
I've got it on Kindle and audiobooks.
No, but I'm talking about when he sent it me. He sent me the manuscript, the original copies, sort of thing.
Yeah. Was it not PDF?
Yeah, PDF. That's what I'm saying. There was loads of pages to do. So I can't remember if it's in an email or I've downloaded it and it's bookmarked somewhere.
Every time anybody says PDF file, I automatically think it's the.
I know. It's because bloody. It sounds like it, and that's what people say now. You know, for it because it's so stupid.
But
anyway,
I did pay for the audiobook, by the way. I didn't get it for free.
Never said you did. Don't go on things to say. You know what I mean? A subscription fee, and that you don't have to pay for each individual book every time. That's what I'm on about.
You gotta laugh.
I love winding you up as well.
Yeah, well, you're being pedantic for no reason.
You do it all the time.
I'm a pedant about things that matter.
You just don't like it done back to you.
I'm prolifically pedantic, but you're a pedantic about prudent stuff. Give me a bye.
I'd have to get a hobby if I stopped annoying you.
Yeah, probably. You had that laugh. It's so bad, isn't it?
Oh no, at least it's not the Muttley.
Yeah,
Can't do with the Muttley.
Muttley's hysterics though.
I know, but it hurts my chest.
Oh, that's because you're going to die in 5 years for smoking.
I know. Apparently, I'm going to have lung cancer.
Not a good thing to say when my dad died of lung cancer as well.
And your cousin.
No. My cousin died of lung cancer. Yeah, literally died of lung cancer.
Yeah. Oh, no, Roger. Last night, they even met, because I said, they told me I was going to die in 5 years. And I'm like, imagine telling me I'm going to die in 5 years when my cousin's just died. And they're like, I couldn't care about your cousin. Then ask you to care, you friggin' imbecile.
Have some manners.
Do you know they're just vulgar though, aren't they?
Of course they are.
Oh yeah. I don't go around telling people
But
cancer.
I've got loads of content for my next troll video. Because I screenshot them.
Really, but I don't bother. You know, it shows me them anyway, whether I want to see them or not.
Oh, trust me, you haven't even seen a quarter.
With me,
I've got loads.
I would have seen them if I hadn't said, stop sending me them.
He moans a
I
million
don't mind it.
times.
It's just because the phone I'm using at the minute is not going to. It fills up, and then I've got to do something about it. It'd be fine once I get my newer phone, or if I still had my Samsung Galaxy. But I haven't at the minute. It's just the Motorola phone, and it gets filled up quite easily.
You're not gonna upgrade to an Apple, Peach?
No,
No, are you mad? I will never, ever get an Apple.
That's where you're missing out. Me and Heron are on Apple,
Babe.
and we get free
Babe,
messages.
I don't care. I had an Apple phone. I had the Apple 3GS. That's the last Apple phone I had, and the last iPhone I had, and I will never get one again. I will stick to Android. Thank you very much. Well, I actually stuck to for a while. I stuck to Microsoft. I was going with Nokia Lumia by Microsoft, and it wasn't Android, but they discontinued Microsoft on phones. They don't do Microsoft on phones anymore, just on computers. For some reason, Microsoft is brilliant on computers, but when it comes to phones, I liked them. I liked the phones. They were so easy to use. Even easier than Android. Even easier than Android. But they discontinued them. Sorry, Roger.
The tiles they had on it, those were the cool parts.
Yeah, tiles. Yeah, the tiles. That's it. Simple, just window tiles. Yeah, like you do on the computer. Yeah.
I had a Bush Windows phone once.
Windows was good, I liked it, but they discontinued them. So there you go.
They were cheap as well.
They were quite cheap. Nokia Lumias went in. I liked Nokia Lumias. Then Nokia stopped doing it, and it became Microsoft Lumia. Microsoft did it itself.
Oh no, Heron.
And then they discontinued Microsoft altogether and just started putting the same phones on Android. You know.
Darn tootin' who?
Nokia was a tough phone.
Oh, that's it. Right, Heaven's getting banned because she's putting iPhone icons in the chat. I'd say that's a ban and offense.
That's it.
Bye now.
Never gonna. No, but we can text each other, and
yes, but you know yourself how bad the iPhone is. For once it's outdated, you have to keep updating, or you've got to get a new iPhone because they update them far too quickly. Yeah, but look at your other iPhone, the older one, when it was iPhone 8 or something, or whatever it was. How out of date that got so quickly. And it didn't even work properly.
Yeah, but it still worked.
Yeah, but it was shit. But the thing is, yes, but they want you to update. You know what I mean? It's out of date within a year, if that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I like it. So, and she has an iPhone 8, and it works fine.
Yeah, just wait a few years. Wait a few years, Aaron. But I guarantee if there's something, right, when the iPhone 8 first came out and there was like special features on it, those special features will not be on it anymore. I guarantee it. It works because you got it later on, probably.
My phone is from last year. No.
Headphones banged.
Maybe the year before that. Because when I was getting an upgrade, they had the 15 had just come out, and the 15 got really shite reviews. And I was like, I'm not gonna.
I think they look good. I just don't like them. I don't like them. When I was with iPhone, when I was iPhone, I had to make an iTunes account and everything just to be with iPhone, not just an account for the iPhone, but an iTunes and everything. I had to make loads of accounts just to be on an iPhone 3GS. It was stupid. It was ridiculous.
So I got an iPhone 14 and I love it. I don't like big phones though.
Just because you've got 6 years of operating system updates.
Because Justin's recently got a new phone, hasn't he?
Yeah.
See, Jeremy's
there you go, Jeremy. See,
crappy
I've got a crappy iPhone, unfortunately. There you go, bro.
I like iPhones.
I think they're terrible. Yeah, but you don't. You like them, but then you whinge about them to me.
Yeah.
So you don't really like them.
I do like them though.
You like how expensive they are and what they look like.
I pay for it.
Okay, whatever you say.
I do pay for it. Do you give me money? Yeah. But do I pay my phone bill? Yeah. What?
Not the point. Not the point whether you pay for it or not, is it? That's not what I'm saying. Weird though.
I like iPhones. They just transfer from one to the other, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yes.
Unless you forget your iCloud
That
password.
Nokia you had, you absolutely like that better than your last iPhone.
That last iPhone lasted years.
Yeah, but that last night, babe, when you got that pink Nokia I bought you, apart from when it started messing up, but to start off with, you said that was better than your iPhone.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but that's because the iPhone before was crap.
And that's my point.
No, but it was an older iPhone.
Like, if I got, right, put it like this. Right, it's on Samsung Galaxy, it's on Samsung Galaxy 25 now, say. Maybe 26, I don't know. But if you go back to a Samsung Galaxy 5, which is 12 years ago-ish, 13 years ago, they still work like a Samsung Galaxy. Yes, the icons are a bit bigger, the resolution's not as good, but they still do what they used to do and what they were made for.
But can it text from the UK to Canada for free?
Yes. Of
No.
course. There's such things as WhatsApp.
Without that.
It doesn't, so what? So what, babe? What about BlackBerry? Everybody said BlackBerry was the best because you used to be able to ping each other on BlackBerry Messenger. People said it's the best because, babe, I'm talking. People said it's the best because of that. But it wasn't really, was it? That was just a messaging thing. The rest of the phone was crap, and people ended up not liking it because of it. You know what I mean? So because it's got a few features that are good, doesn't make it the best phone.
For me personally, I think it is.
Bullshit. You whinge about it to me all the time. I don't care what she says. She whinges about it to me all the time.
I do whinge about it sometimes.
All the time.
Not all the time, Paul Joe.
All the time.
No.
All the time. All the time.
No.
All the time.
You're the one that's phone doesn't understand it.
All the time.
You're the one whose phone doesn't understand what he's saying.
Yes. That's my bloody stupid Motorola.
You've gone really quiet, Paul Joe.
What?
You've gone really quiet.
What do you mean I've gone really quiet?
You sound quiet.
What? What?
To me, you have.
I've gone quiet. What do you mean, babe? I haven't done anything.
You did, didn't he, Roger?
No.
Well, to me, you did anyway.
What? It's because I shouted up into the mic and then came away from it.
Oh, it's because you deafened me.
You weirdo.
Now, with iPhone, what happened with me, they gave me an iPhone for free. This is how it happens. They get you hooked on one of them. The iPhone 7 Plus, they gave me, it's the size of a tablet. It's a phone. And then they want to update you and update you. But once you get all your updates done and you don't continue your updates, it does just fine. And you can text and FaceTime to any other iPhone, even if it's not turned on. That's the only upside to it. But if you don't do the updates, eventually it will crash.
Don't care. I do not like them. They're crap.
I know.
Did you read Jay's comment?
Yes, he said I went lower. It wasn't. I didn't go lower. I went to the mic and shouted something when you said something. So when I came away from it, it sounded I went lower. That's why.
You broke it.
Oh, how have I broke it? If I'm still,
With
if
your
it's still
big
working.
mouth.
What?
With your big mush.
Okay, whatever.
Oh dear. Heron, did you see my video about a crusty old troll? Roger did. Rogers and I think Justin did.
Thank you, Jem.
Jay, it's so easy to wind up. I'll just disagree with him. And
what are you talking about?
Because they're
now you
laughing
are
at
winding
it.
me up because you're saying I'm easy to wind up when I'm joking. I can't have a
You're
joke.
a weirdo.
I can't have a joke.
You're a weirdo.
You tell me I'm easy to wind up when I'm having a joke.
You're a little bit.
Wow, I'm joking.
You're a weirdo.
Thank you, Jim. It's Jim's link for MD watching there.
But
Ooh.
Roger commented, PJ commented first and said only 5 views, and then Roger's like only 5 views. The poor little old man.
And this is someone who's got 700 subs. You know what I mean?
Aye.
But why are we talking about him again?
I'm just saying, because I asked her if she'd seen my video.
You can't let things go.
I can.
See,
I let a balloon go
wound
once.
up now, babe. Who's getting wound up now?
I let a balloon go once.
What do you mean? Oh, shut up. You're not funny, babe. You're being childish.
I am kind of funny.
Weirdo.
Your face tells me I'm funny because you're smiled.
No, you're a weirdo.
You are.
Hey, Sandra, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, bro.
Hi, Sandro.
Right, topic. Let's do it. Let's do the topic. Can't remember what it is now. Oh, the Mahdi. The Mahdi. There's only 12 in tonight. I bet there's nobody watching. I bet nobody. Like last night, I mean, there was like nearly 30 people watching the movie. Even to the end, I didn't even get down to single figures. I think it was about 12 at the end of the night, like 6 in the morning. Like, because the past like few months, when it comes to movie night, I've been like 8 people coming over, and by the end of the night, there was only 2 there. You know what I mean? Logan's run seen it. I seen that.
Hi, Logan. Yeah, I seen because he's seen my you know the one, the book one.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Because he went, ooh, no.
I know. I knew.
It was funny though.
It's a good video though.
No, I'm on about the community post with the Ladybird book.
I know. I'm just saying the video is better.
Heron said I'm hilarious, by the way.
She's not hilarious. She's just not funny at all.
I'm hilarious and PJ's just a hairy ass.
Since when? Since when have I got hairy ass? And not that you would know because they're blonde hairs, but you know what I mean?
I hear it's no fun to have a hairy ass. That's what I've heard.
It's terrible to wipe, man. You know what I mean? You don't wipe, you have to wash.
Just to go back a step, Rhonda got an iPhone 15 and she loves it.
The women usually do like iPhones.
Yeah,
I haven't had many women that don't like iPhones, to be honest.
The only reason I didn't get it was because the reviews weren't good.
Flats like iPhones as well. I just don't like them. I haven't liked them since day one. So it's just one of them. I mean, to the point where I went to Microsoft. I liked Microsoft better than I liked Android. I was gutted when Microsoft went because I had to go back to Android. But I'd rather have gone back to Android than try bloody iPhone. But I couldn't believe when I first got an iPhone, I had to make an account in iTunes. I had to make an account in this just to open the iPhone. I'm like, piss off, you weirdo.
You got to get an email address for iCloud and everything.
I've got, back then you didn't need the iCloud. The iCloud thing wasn't so prevalent. With the iPhone 3S, I don't think the iCloud, but you had to sign in iTunes. I know you've got to have a PIN number, an iCloud address now. I mean, email address isn't a problem. It's just the fact that you've got to have all these accounts, and all these accounts push shit on you, especially iTunes. I don't know if you still have to do iTunes, do you?
I don't have iTunes.
You don't have to.
No.
Yeah, well, once upon a time when you signed into iPhone, you had to have iTunes. That was kind of like your operating system. It's weird. I don't know if it was an operating system. I know they sold stuff, but it was almost like it was an operating system sort of thing. I don't know. But you had to sign into iTunes. You had to have an account, and so much so I think it was actually in a paid account as well. I had to have like a subscribed account.
I have to.
It wasn't in my name. It was in the Polish girl at the time. What was his name? You know what I mean?
I have to rent
so
iCloud space off them.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, you don't have enough memory. They never give you enough.
No, that's the thing. It's all a trap to get the next better thing. Yes, they've got all phones have got good things on them. They've got good little apps and all that and stuff. But it's all about money. And iPhones it's the worst. I mean,
Aaron said, don't you have to have Google?
You've got the Apple, babe. Why do you keep doing it? Talking over me. It's even got the Apple with the bite out of it. You know what I mean? Sin.
Yeah, the thing I hate about them is they're all glass. Because the first one I had, the iPhone 3, like you had, I dropped it, man. And it just...
the iPhone I had, the iPhone 3S I had was silver lined at the front and had a white back, a white plastic back, and they were smaller at the time, and it was more rounded at the back. You'll do that as well, Roger. Talking over me. What?
Damn it.
Heron said, don't you have to have Google to Samsung?
Yeah, Google. Yeah, no, you don't. What do you mean? Have to have? Yeah, you have to have a Gmail account. Yeah, Gmail account. But when I was with iPhone, I had to have iTunes, another account. But I just didn't. It was all in an XXXX girlfriend's name at the time. You know what I mean?
This puppy, right here, this thing.
Look at it. Roger's showing me a representation of sin right there in his hand.
Put it in a case.
It's in a case. I got a case.
And a screen protector.
It's got one of those.
Yeah,
I got a Motorola Edge.
That wasn't my point, Heron. That was not my point. My point was, yes, you have to sign into every kind of bloody phone. But when I had an iPhone, I had to sign into so many different things. It wasn't my account, so I didn't need to do it. There was so many different things I had to sign into. You know what I mean? It's not the point that I had to sign into an operating system, or if it was just iTunes, that would be fine. But it wasn't just iTunes. It was loads of other stuff. And it's stuff that I didn't need. What, man?
Now she's saying we can text back and forth. Me and Vicky can. We can
text.
Oh, that's lovely. It'd be a nice little trio. You go and have some idolism with your idolatry with your bloody iPhones. On you go.
No, we just get free messages.
Yeah, idolatry. Right, anyway, I'm joking. Let's do it. Right. The Antichrist
situation just got worse. There's a man calling himself the Mahdi, claiming to be the Messiah for all Abrahamic religions, but now he's being labeled as the Antichrist.
All Abrahamic religions, which is that they're not, obviously, they're not. Islam will say that Abraham. What?
Isn't this the bloke we watched on Flatses? The one with the hand?
Yeah, the Mahdi guy, yeah, but it's not the same video. Not the same video. But yeah, it's the Mahdi guy, yeah. That's what I just said. Babe, I just sat and spoke about it at the start. The Mahdi. Any weirdo.
I didn't know that the latest Christ wears Levi's. Jeez.
See, when you say Mahdi, you know what it makes me think of, don't you?
No.
Woody Mahdi.
Daddy Mahdi food.
Yeah.
Others believe he is a CIA-backed psyop gone AWOL.
I don't know if he's CIA, but it's certainly a bloody psyop, I think.
Propped up during the Arab Spring to destabilize the Middle East. Now, he's claiming miracles.
I was in shock. I was in awe because how could the moon just disappear like that?
He says he's the successor.
So he made the moon disappear. And
sure.
This little guy, this young lady, is his witness, obviously, or his actress. I don't know.
Well, no, PJ. If you grab your ankles and look at the moon, it shrinks. You know that, right?
So like, yeah. Or if you turn away from it, you can't see it.
No.
It looks like he spends a lot of time at funerals.
Do you know? I thought he wore this bloody beanie because he was cold or something. No, apparently this is what they wear. It's part of their religion. Weird.
What, a beanie?
A beanie, babe.
Yeah, it's like a cult to me, not a
Of
religion.
Jesus himself and the one true Pope. And even creepier, he claims him.
And he says the Pope got swallowed up by the earth because yes, the Pope he's false anyway. Obviously, he's not a real Christian and he's not Christ's representative at all, or the only replacement for Christ. But he says that the earth swallowed him up because of him coming down and all that. I mean, when it comes to the Pope, I mean, I don't think he died on Easter at all. I just think because there's AI videos of him out there, sort of thing. So I think he died beforehand, and then they kept it till.
No, but if the ground swallowed him,
yeah, that just means he got killed. That just means he'll be put in a grave. Babe.
I've seen him in his coffin. It wasn't underground.
Babe, you know what that means. Why are you being so pedantic?
I don't know. Maybe it washed off.
Him and his following are the real reason why the Pope died.
The earth swallowed the false Pope. He was killed by the mere breath of the believers chanting Labbaik al-Sadiq.
In this video, we're going to break down who this man actually is, where these wild claims come from, and why Christians, Muslims, and conspiracy theorists are all watching him closely. But before we get into that, guys, my name
Conspiracy theorist, mate. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Yes, I check them out, but I'm not just a conspiracy theorist because usually the conspiracies I check out are usually real. Not all of them, but usually. But yeah, I wouldn't agree with it. It's just like conspiracy theories. Some normal Christians are checking them out, and just people are skeptical. You know, they don't necessarily have to be conspiracy theorists. Because to me, I mean, what he says to people might be quite credible. I don't know, but when I see him, I see actor. I just see actor. You know.
When you hear his claims, man, you're gonna check out this guy. He says,
"I'm
this and I'm that." That's
I know. He claims he's everything. He's like the Christ figure, the second coming of every religion type thing. You know what I mean? If they had an event like that, you know.
I can't really see Christ being sat in a room with a black beanie on, surrounded by nothing but black.
No, not me either, babe.
My name is Ruslan. This channel exists to encourage, empower, and inspire you to live a life that blesses God. So if you're new here, if you're not new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. There's a huge percentage of the people that watch this channel, unfortunately, are not subscribed.
Again, guys, this is Ruslan KD, and his link is in my description if you want it. Sub to him. Hold on, let me just get it. Because he is the Christian channel. A bigger Christian channel, but yeah, some of the things I've done a few videos with him before. He seems okay. So yeah, I'll give you his link, guys, if you want that. Let me know. So many links in here. Got it. There we go. Come on, chat. Where are you? Thank you. There we go. There it is. That. Ruslan KD, Christian channel.
Let's jump into this video. Okay, so to get an understanding of what the Mahdi is, we have to get a better understanding, a little bit of Islamic eschatology. In Islamic eschatology, there is a prophesied
Islamic eschatology, yeah. Oh wow.
Most people
There's a lot of people having a lot of trouble working out our own eschatology at the minute. That long bloody Islamic. Sorry, Roger.
I said a lot of people won't even know what he's talking about.
No, of course.
What that even means.
end times figure, believed to bring justice to the world and restore true faith before the final judgment. But this man, his name is Abdullah Hashim Abba el-Sadiq. Gotta give me some props on the pronunciation of that. An Egyptian American.
Dude, definitely give you props to that, because I would never have remembered that. Even if I would never have read it out, even if it was in front of me. I would have said, yo, this Mahdi dude. This mad dude.
Who rose to prominence after the 2011 Arab Springs, claiming he is the Redeemer. He founded a fringe sect called the Mahdi religion of peace and light, declared himself as the second Mahdi, and in 2015, he raised what his followers called the Black Banner of the East, a reference.
Yeah, I'm going to show that picture you sent me, babe, of me and you. I look bloody awful. Like, why did you take that picture? I'm so red in it, babe.
You look like you've just caught some sun.
Oh, yeah, look, I'll show it. Do you want me to show it?
Sure.
Okay.
Knock yourself out. And by the way, DJ put out a new video.
I did.
DJ Moon.
Oh, DJ did.
It's not a new moon.
Yeah.
There's not a new moon yet.
It popped up in my feed just now.
Yeah, no, it'd probably be his because he took some copyright stuff out of one of his songs. Maybe it's something to do with that. But I've never been copyrighted for it. So anyway,
KK said his name's probably Dave.
Say again.
KK said his name's probably Dave.
That's me and Vicky. When did we take that? Well, there you go.
Funeral.
That'd be the 3rd of May. That was famous.
No, that was the 1st of April.
Oh, right. So it's not when it was taken. Of course, that's on your phone.
No, that's today's date.
Yeah, of course. I was thinking that's when it was taken. Yeah, so that was my thing's funeral. But look at me, I'm so bloody red. You can see my freckles and everything.
You've actually got colour to your cheeks.
Yeah, I've got the sun that day. Yeah, it's red. I'm red, man. Anyway, and this is the old. This is the nice looking dude. This is Pig Slapper.
He reminds me of Sean Hawkins a little bit, dude.
I said that to Vicky earlier on when she put that up as a thumbnail. I was like, no way. He looks like a bit of a slightly healthier Sean Hawkins.
Yeah, still as crusty though.
Oh, he's just an idiot, man. Just an idiot. Anyway, back to it.
Controversial Islamic prophecy that says black flags will rise from the east as a sign of the Mahdi's arrival. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Why are we talking about Islam? Well, because
KK says, bet this guy's real name is Dave or Bob.
I read that out.
Yeah, did you? Or Bob.
Yeah.
Or Jim.
Islam thinks it is the continuation or the fulfillment of both the Jewish and the Christian faith.
That'll be their excuse. It's that Islam is the conclusion to Jewish and Christian faiths because it came after. That'll be the reasoning behind it. That's so stupid.
Yeah, this is not the first time this has been done. DJ.
No, of course not. Of course not. I mean, it's been done with Christian guys saying that they're the Antichrist. The second coming. You know, it's been done all over the place. It's been done in different religions, but it always seems to be false Christs. I wonder why. You know, in general, when it comes about fakery like this, psyops, it's usually false Christs. I wonder why false Christs. Maybe is it because there's truth in Christ? The full truth is in Christ. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be. The thing is, like this exact scenario, like with the Muslim declaring he was the one true Messiah. Period. There was a guy in the 1800s that did it here in America. He did exactly the same thing.
All right, got you. Hi, Shuggy. Shuggy boy.
Shuggy.
Shuggy, I've got a Scottish mate called Shuggy. Shuggy, he's cool.
Even though their views of Jesus' identity as a part of the Godhead and the Trinity are false, even though their views of the scriptures being preserved within their own Islamic sources, and specifically the Quran, having the Islamic dilemma, telling them to follow the people of the book, yet they add a bunch of stuff that the book was contaminated, that Jesus didn't really die on the cross. It was only made to appear he did. All of that connects us to their view of eschatology and the connection of this Mahdi figure or their Messiah, which ultimately they view as the Messiah for both the Jews.
Yeah, that song's not new, Roger. That's 11 months old, that song.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. It just popped up.
I get you. Yeah, it'll just pop up as a recommendation to play or something.
and the Christians. So now that we've set the framework on who this guy is and why this matters, let's get into some of the wild claims that he's made recently, some miracles claimed by his followers, his denial of being the Antichrist, saying he never claimed to be the Messiah.
Right. Let's see this. See if these people actually believe the miracles that they're testifying to, or if they're actors. Let's see. What do you reckon, babe? Actors or actually believe?
I'll make a bet they are actors.
Babe, actors or actually believe? Babe. She does this all the time. Doesn't let me know she's going.
The reason why he wears a beanie, and ultimately what the scriptures say about all of this. Okay, so in this first clip, this is him claiming that he is the successor of Muhammad, Jesus, Peter, and the one true Pope.
How can you be the successor to all them things and be the true successor when most of the things that you're saying you're successor to are false? Religion, false gods they have and stuff like that. There's only one of them true.
Why are you shouting me?
Because I was asking your opinion on something, but it doesn't matter because it's gone past. You always do that though. You disappear and don't let me know you're going, and I ask you a question.
Because you're talking, and if I interrupt, you'll tell me you're talking.
I asked you a question though, babe. What are you talking about? Yeah, if I'm talking, you interrupt. Of course, I'm going to say you interrupted me.
I'm back now.
But I literally asked you a question. How is that? How am I going to say you interrupted me then if I asked you a question, babe?
I feel puke.
Are you being in a huff with me because I told you you interrupted me?
No, because I feel puke.
You just said because you're saying about interrupting, babe. Babe, obviously if you talk over me, I'm going to say, babe, I was talking. Because when two people talk at once, you can't hear it. I said it to Roger as well. I said, you're doing it as well. You're talking over me as well. So it's not just you that said it to, babe.
I'm not in the mood. I just feel puke.
Go puke then. I asked you a question, so I wasn't exactly going to turn around and say, oh, you talked over me. You know what I mean? When I asked you the question, you know.
What was the question?
I don't remember now.
It was about the actors.
Yeah. Do you think these we're about to see these people testify to miracles that this guy's done? Do you think they're going to be people that actually believe what they're allegedly seen, or going to be actors?
I don't know. Probably a mixture.
I think they're just all going to be actors. I think he's got to hire people to say, yeah, that's a miracle. That's because how would they actually believe that they've actually seen a miracle, babe?
Why has he got green hair behind him?
That's what I thought. It's not. It's a green shawl.
Oh.
I thought that as well, that it was green hair. When I first seen it, I said the same to Flat.
Well, he's got a punk rock Christ too. That's what he has with green hair. Yeah.
And I WhatsApped you, by the way, babe. Hey, 7 Club, good to see you. How come you haven't got a spanner, bro? How come you haven't got a spanner? You have now. I thought I'd already given you a spanner, bro. Good to see you, 7 Club. Good to see you, man. Love your videos, by the way. Fantastic. He's got such a relationship with the camera. I don't know how he does it. His relationship with the camera is really good. I don't know how he interacts like that. I can't interact with the camera like 7 Club does it. He's brilliant.
Jay said, for F's sake, you two get a room. Oh, wait. Do you know we actually live like about 20 odd mile away from each other?
But no, if someone interrupts me, then I'm going to say I was talking, obviously, because I'm trying to get something out, and then someone talks over you. Yes, people might hear what both of you said, but it doesn't sink in. You know what I mean? So I understand it. I understand that there's a lag as well, but if there's still lag, I must have still been talking for even in the start, even if it was the start of the sentence. You know what I mean, babe?
Aye, but no, we live miles apart.
Yeah, we do. But I WhatsApped you anyway.
Allah, the successor of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, the successor of the Comforter Ahmed.
I just wanted to say, the first video I ever watched of his was the Building 9 in Houston. You ever seen that one?
The 7 Club.
Yeah, 7 Club. Yeah.
Oh,
he made a video made a video on the Building 9 in Houston where they have the mock-up of the ISS station.
What did you see it on the YouTube side or TikTok side?
It's on. I think it was on YouTube.
YouTube.
But
YouTube.
It's a TikTok video. I think it is.
Yeah. But I mean, most of these videos are. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. I've seen loads because I've only come across 7 Club in the past couple of months. In the past couple of months, to be honest. And
this is a while back.
Yeah. So I probably haven't. I mean, I haven't searched to the start of his kind of TikTok career, like. But yeah, I could imagine he'd be good at videos like that. Nobody puts Vicky in the corner. I call her Babe. Nobody puts Babe in the corner.
Successor of Simon Peter, the successor of Muhammad, the successor of Jesus Christ. I am the true and legitimate Pope. I am the proof upon the Christians. I am the...
Absolutely, KK. This dude doesn't understand his significance to 99.99% of people. He definitely needs Jesus. Without a doubt, he needs Jesus. He doesn't need to act as though he is Jesus.
Son of the Muslims through my father, and the son of the Christians and the Jews through my mother. I am the son of the east through my father, and the son of the west through my mother. I am like Zulkarnain, who with one horn in the east and one in the west, and I am the inheritor of all that lies between. I am more knowledgeable than...
I mean, have you seen what Allah is meant to look like? I had no idea until the other night that Allah was meant to have one shin, 2 arms on one side of his body, sort of thing, and no arm. What the heck? Allah is a demon.
Get a picture of him. Yeah. Pull up a picture of Allah.
Evans,
do it.
Evans, yeah, we'll do. I'll do it now. PJ, you're a true gent. You know Dirty Dancing references. Of course, I know Dirty Dancing references.
Do you know something else though?
I used to do Dirty Dancing a little bit. Me, and my cousin. No, I didn't do it with her, but you know what I mean. We danced together and we loved Dirty Dancing as well as break dancing and Michael Jackson dancing. And go on, babe.
He also walks. If we're walking, he walks closest to the road.
Oh yeah, no. If Vicky's on the roadside where the cars are, I'll pull her to the inside. I do it with my mates as well, though.
Aye.
My mate used to do it to me, and it used to bug me because he'd pull me on the inside, so I wasn't close to the cars. But I'm used to doing that to people.
What a gentleman you are, PJ.
I know.
Say again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Videos, please. What videos?
Of you dirty dancing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Do you want to see it? I can show you a video of me messing about with look, if you look at my very first video in my thing, in my
I remember.
Right, I'll show you the very first video. Right, okay, I'll just quickly. This is just me messing about though. Hold on. Let's do this. My very first video. I think it's my very first or my second video years ago. Let's do this.
Me and PJ used to dance.
Oh yeah, before I was going with you.
Yeah.
Right. Right, so my first video. Wow, here we go. So let's go to it's gonna take a minute, isn't it?
We used to dance to that song, Call Me Maybe.
Call Me Maybe, Carla, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, that's my video site, so it's not as many as. Is this the bottom?
It's in shorts.
2 years ago. No, it's not in shorts. Oh, it might. Oh, hold on. No, it won't be. It shouldn't be in shorts. Or is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It's in shorts. It's in shorts. This one, yeah. This is one I put this up 2 years ago. This is my first ever video. This is me messing about. Where's the volume?
What is going on? That's some feelings. What's going on?
That's my first ever video messing about because I didn't know if it worked. But yeah, this is me. You'll see me bopping around here in the background.
You always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking
I'm in the background, by the way.
Be careful what you love. Be careful what you do. Because the night becomes the truth. Hey, be the Jesus. She disappeared.
Oh no.
Oh wow. My old ones, man. Crazy.
Good
Oh, look,
times, good
there's
times.
the fish you caught when we went fishing.
I'm back in space, guys. I'm back in space, guys. I used to think the earth was flat. Obviously, I was wrong. It's level. Even here in space, guys, it's level. Like the waters below. In space, guys. Second trip, loving it.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, man. Absolute gump. That's the one. Is that the one you caught when I took you fishing?
Yeah. Biggest zander I ever caught on the chatterbait. Nice. He's lovely. Hello, wee man.
Belly there,
Look at
man.
his teeth.
They're horrible.
Is it definitely filming?
Yeah.
Right, cool. His fins up there. Right, let's get you back in the water. Would you like him?
No, it's
Hold him.
horrible. No.
No, it's
It's a
horrible.
zander. It's hard to catch them.
Yeah, put it back.
Right, go on. Right, film me putting them back. Here you go, wee man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Zander. Thank
Trying to
you.
get me to touch it.
There you go, wee man. Sorted.
There you go. There you go.
wasn't
Yeah,
touching it.
Vicky wouldn't touch the zander. No, she wouldn't.
Do you know what I caught that day? Carrier
Cool.
bags.
Started an hour ago. Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Hi, Derek.
Good to see you, Derek. Good to see you.
No, I did. All I caught was carrier bags.
That's me. Look, you've got to remember as well. I was dancing when I was like just starting to put on a load of weight. Back in the day, I could dance properly. I mean, I can dance. That was just messing about to Michael Jackson music. You know what I mean? But yeah, carry on, babe. Sorry.
I can't remember what I said.
It's about, oh yeah, she caught a load of bagfish. She did actually catch, but she didn't strike. So the fish came out of the water and it was just holding onto the hook. She didn't strike and actually set the hook. So just about to get it over the side, it let go of the hook and fell back in. So she did get a catch. She got a catch. She just didn't get it on the bank. You know
And
what
then
I
I
mean?
was just annoyed that I just kept getting carrier bags.
Bagfish. We call them bagfish. You perch fish. It's a cross between a perch. It's a zander. We call them zanders. Some Americans call them walleyes, I think. But it is a cross between a perch. It is part of the perch family, but it's not a yellow perch. Like I'll show you quickly the perches that we get. It's some people call them pike perch, but it's a zander. They're European, but in America, I think they call them walleyes.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Walleyes
you
are
might-
bass, PJ.
Yeah.
Walleyes are bass, not perch.
What?
Walleye
No,
bass.
No, a walleye is like a big zander. Hold on.
Yeah.
Walleye.
I swear
It's a
bass.
fish.
No,
Yeah,
a
we know
walleye-
it's a fish.
The walleye is the same as a zander. Look, the same fish as I just caught.
Yeah,
Look.
it is.
It's very, very similar. The walleye. Look, I'll show you. Is it, that's
You're
a
not
walleye.
meant to put them back either. You're meant to kill them.
No. That's a walleye. That's pretty much what I just caught. Yeah, it's a walleye. Walleye. It's
Yeah.
pretty much like that one there. Walleye. It's pretty much it's the same family. Very, very, very similar fish. Very similar fish. But hold on, where's my channel? Hold on. The perches I'm used to catching are these, look. I'll
You're
show
lucky you didn't catch a body, if I'm being honest, in Coventry Canal.
Yeah, well, one of them, innit? I catch perch all the time down there. Our perch are called yellow perch.
KK, you do need a license to do that in the UK.
Yeah, you do. You need a license to fish. Yeah, I haven't got one. I don't think
You
you
need
should.
a license to watch telly.
Sure, hold on.
You just
Right,
basically
so
need a license for
This
everything.
is a perch. Hold on. Share this is present. This is on a little one. But this is a perch. This is a yellow perch. This is what we catch in the canals. This is a yellow perch, this one.
Second perch of the day. He's a little smaller though.
It's a perch.
So I'm just going to get him off and put him back. I don't care whether he's a glober or a flat earther. Big perches are globers and pikes are flat earthers.
There you go. That's a perch to me.
That was about 8 pounds worth, right?
Say again.
That was about 8 pounds worth.
What, that little perch then?
Yeah.
No, that
5.
little perch was like about quarter of a pound. Quarter of a pound. That little fish.
Said, need a license for me.
The sander was probably about a pound. But no, 8 pound fish would be like that size. If it was about that long, if it was a zander. Or a perch.
Can't tell by the picture.
Yeah, no, sometimes hard to tell, but in perches, yellow perch, you'll be hard pushed to ever find an 8 pound one. Yeah, I think they go up to about 3 pound at the most in the canals anyway. You know what I mean?
The bass we get here are about 8-9 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'd love to do bass fishing. You don't get them in the UK. You just get seawater bass. Completely different things. Anyway.
Pope, and I am appointed by name and the will of the prophets.
Now, it's important to note that him making the claim that he is the successor of Jesus, or that Peter was the successor of Jesus, is completely false. Our buddy Cameron at Capture Christianity.
Justin just says, I just watched that shot of you catching the zander. The shot? What do you mean? Or do you mean the start? The start?
Short.
Oh, the short. The short, of course. Shot. I'm like, what shot? I'm just wearing a blue hoodie. I get you. There's loads of shorts. There's a few. I ain't got tons of shorts, but my other fishing videos are in the videos side instead of the shorts, but they're further down. There's only a few because I haven't really fished properly in a couple of years now. But yeah.
Hey, PG, I got a good joke. You keep your shorts clean, don't you?
Rightfully pointed out that in the Catholic view, Peter is appointed something as the prime minister, in the same way that the prime minister of the UK is not the successor of the king, who was King Charles at the time, that he's there to simply rule and handle the governmental aspects. Now, that's, again, within Cameron's Catholic view of who Peter is and where.
J.R. Hartley. J.R. Hartley, yeah. Wow, J.R. Hartley, of course. Fly fishing. Wow. Your name's J.R. Hartley, of course, from the Yellow Pages advert about the book about fly fishing. But I've never tried fly fishing, just bait fishing and lure fishing. That's it. I've never tried fly fishing at all. But yeah, I never thought you said something about fly fishing. Then I looked at the name J.R. Hartley, and the book, the advert is a Yellow Pages advert, and he's talking about his fly fishing book.
Babe, can I just say to Sandro?
But what makes it?
Yeah, go on.
That I only think it's them because they tagged that channel back in November, and we didn't know about it till a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's them. They're using the same words as well. Rabid dogs, things like that. That's Sergio said that to me before in a PayPal. Remember, I did the video about it and showed it.
And
the little spooky is right after he made.
Sorry.
And the other one's called me a dopey slapper before.
Yeah, exactly.
Made the claim that he is the one true pope.
And the thing is, he's the one with the name Slapper.
The pope actually passed away.
The earth swallowed the false pope. He was killed by the mere breath of the believers chanting Labbaik ya Abba Sadiq.
No, if he's dead, then he died of probably natural circumstances. You know what I mean? Probably died of old age. But I just don't believe he died on when they said he died. They did AI. They probably kept his body for a bit and said, no, we've got, because it's so close to Easter, we've got to say he died at Easter. That's got to happen. So they're just, if you look at the videos of him, there's AI videos of him when his hand goes down to clasp his hand, his other hand, when he's riding in the streets. And you can see there's already a hand there waiting. So it's like a third hand. So it's like he clasps his hands together. But when he does that, there's already a hand there waiting. You know what I mean? His other hand. So he's got a third hand in it. And then two of his fingers turns into a solid block finger. So there's AI of the Pope. So I reckon if he died before Easter, and then they put the narrative out that he died on Easter. You know what I mean?
Well, don't they reckon that he did a thing on Easter Sunday?
I don't know. I don't know that one, babe.
I swear he was meant to have done a mass on Easter Sunday.
Don't swear.
Sorry.
I bet they should do a hologram.
Well, they do that with Tupac, don't they? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. There's no point in going on with it anyway.
And the throne of falsehood.
Oh, he appeared for communion. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
Because if you remember, he'd been in and out of hospital for weeks.
Yeah, of course.
Not mainly in hospital, I think.
Just check it out. There's AI videos of him out there, riding in the streets. And honestly, his hand comes down to clasp his other hand. And the thing is, when he does that, there's a hand already there waiting. He's the only one in the garbage. You know what I mean?
No, but if you're in hospital and you're that ill, why would you then go for communion to then go back and die? It makes no sense.
I think what they're saying is he died and appeared for communion after death.
No.
Is that not what they're saying?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
No, he didn't die until Easter Monday.
Allegedly. Anyway.
I went back to the Vatican.
This miracle is no less significant than the one which occurred at the hands of the believers with Joshua, the son of Nun, alayhi salam, when their mere presence around the...
No, I gather that, KK. I gather I was wrong there. I was just guessing. I didn't know that for sure. I was just guessing.
The walls of Jericho.
It wouldn't surprise me them saying things like that. You know, oh, he died, and then he came back and presented this. He took lead at communion. It's the kind of thing they would do. You know what I mean?
But he's not that liked by Catholics. A lot of Catholics never took to him or Benedict.
It doesn't really matter.
No, I know, but I'm just saying a lot don't.
No, of course.
And the sounds of their horns caused the mighty walls to collapse.
And of course, because the Pope died, he claimed that it was because of him. It's reminiscent of Ryan Garcia saying, how did I know this? Maybe because the Pope was 88 years old and almost everyone in the Catholic world was expecting him to pass soon because of his old age. But he's really deluded when he is saying that his folks chanting this chant was similar to the Battle of Jericho in the Bible. Yes, he thinks him and his followers caused...
I'm going to heat this coffee up. You can take charge. You can stop it when you need to, okay? Babe. Oh, she's done it.
All right.
I'm going to the toilet. I heat my coffee up and go to the toilet. Will you take charge? Stop it if you need to.
Yeah.
The Pope to die and be swallowed up, similar to how in the scriptures we see the Israelites win the Battle of Jericho, even though the Pope was already on his deathbed a couple months prior. Okay, so regardless of the coincidence of the Pope dying right after the time they made these claims, so in a moment, we'll look at what the scriptures say and his response to that. But first, let's look at some of these alleged miracles according to his followers.
We found the riser of the family of Muhammad, Abu Sadiq, and this is what we saw.
I saw actual angels fly across the skies to testify for him.
I saw prophetic dreams where he revealed secrets that later came true. I witnessed and experienced his prophecy of my son's impossible birth coming true.
I witnessed him use me as a vessel to bring my dad back to life.
I saw him cure me of an illness that the doctors couldn't cure.
I saw him sustain countless people, like Jesus did, for many years.
I witnessed he made the moon disappear.
I saw him have power over the jinn, like Sodom.
I witnessed him manifest a person out of nowhere.
I saw him resurrect my wife from the dead.
I witnessed.
God suck a doorknob.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing myself, but none of these people were right.
But if you look at their faces, if someone had brought your dead wife back to life, would you not be emotional about it?
Yeah. These people were like stark. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But none of them are emotional. They're just actors, aren't they?
Yeah, just reading the script.
So
I saw my wife come back from the grave.
I've changed what I said. Because before I said there could be a bit of actors and people that believe. Now I just think actors.
From my infertility. I saw him turn leaves into living animals. I saw him make every living minute of our lives with God.
Did I hear the actors starting then?
Yeah,
So,
you did.
am I right? Is it actors? You think?
They're actors.
Actors, right? Okay. Okay, got it. Looks demonic. Yeah, it definitely looks demonic. I like
See that
purple.
line
You know
right
that-
down the centre?
What?
It splits right at the centre of her face.
What does?
That line.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it splits right in the centre. It does, and it's almost one eye is in shadow. Almost one eye is in shadow. Yeah, it does look demonic. I like purple, but the way they've done that, I mean, you can tell I like purple. It's in my bloody thumbnails all over the place.
Yeah, but look at her neck. If
Yeah,
you look, it's the opposite. Look at her chest.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Our face is purple one side and white on the other. But you look below, then it's the purple is on the left-hand side and the white's on the right. How the heck does that happen?
Exactly.
With the computer, it's CGI generated.
Yeah. That could be a CG. That could be that actually could just be AI. That one. Yeah. I mean, some of them could just be actors, but this one. But yes, Vicky's right. Look, the purple is on the right hand side of her face, but then on her chest, just above our cleavage line, the purple is on the left hand side of her chest. Left hand side, the opposite side.
Yeah.
The halo's all wrong for the purple too. It goes
But
straight back.
But both are split right down the middle.
Yeah, I think that's intentional. That's intentional. So it's two sides. It's like the monarch butterfly, like the change it, the demonic side. You know what I mean? The duality type thing. Yeah. I think that's something sus there. God used right. Let's take this down in circles so I can see more.
Okay, so he made the moon disappear. He turned animals from leaves, and he rose somebody from the dead. So these are either crazy miracles or
it was on the day of the new moon. It was on the 27th. But made the moon disappear. You're either acting that. You can't truly believe it.
They were saying he brought their wives back from the dead and stuff, and they weren't even emotional. Like it, nah.
Acting, or AI.
Yeah, but not even good acting.
Yeah, the Mahdi is another psyop, just another puppet put out there for distraction, and division. Exactly. That's what I've said. The Mahdi Christ, Antichrist, or psyop. Absolutely. I already said psyop before tonight. Anyway, when Flats did it, I was like, yes, because like everybody's like, to start off, he was like, yeah, let's see this, see if there's anything to it. As soon as he started talking, I could tell that the Mahdi was acting, without a doubt. He was acting.
It's all
of course,
the psyop.
He's definitely a psyop.
His name reminds me of a swear word.
Well, it kind of is in Punjabi, isn't it?
Deceived people that are under some sort of hypnosis illusion, crisis actors, or what does the scripture say? In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, it says, don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness.
There you go. And the man of lawlessness is revealed.
Now, scholars, theologians believe this man of lawlessness is the Antichrist. So because of these miracle claims, that has caused some hysteria online, I would say rightfully.
Nice, Kunal. Nice. You might say he was put there to muddy the waters.
To muddy the waters.
Yeah, but look what Heron said.
Whenever you say muddy, I hear Madai.
Mahdi.
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 Yeah, he's definitely mad. If he thinks if he actually really believes this, then he's definitely mad.
Consider what the scripture said.
He looks like an actor to me.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, it says, don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion. What day is it talking about? It's talking about the end of days. and the rebellion that occurs, and the man of lawlessness, or if we look at our Logos Bible software here under the tab, it says some manuscripts say sin, the man of lawlessness or the man of sin is revealed. These are all cross references towards the Antichrist coming, right? Revelations 13:5, the man doomed to destruction. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God. Now, this word God is a reference to 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 5. Here, it is interesting that Paul in 1 Corinthians is writing about their so-called pagan gods.
Exactly, and people use that kind of scriptures to say that, yeah, see, there is other gods but God. No, because if you go to the reference, the cross-reference, Paul is talking about so-called gods with a small g, which is false gods.
People turn
Michael
creation into gods, PJ. They do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As we call these like the Elohims, right? And so same reference here back to 2 Thessalonians 2:4, which where we were, whether in heaven or on earth, as indeed there are many gods, in quotations, or lords. But yet for us, there is but one God, the Father, from whom all things come and from whom we live, and there is but one Lord, Jesus Christ, through whom all things came and through whom we live. Many would believe that
I WhatsApped you ages ago and you still haven't looked at it.
That's because my phone is in a different room.
Oh, okay.
this is talking about him trying to be the unifier of all the religions or all the gods. For us as Christians, we know there's only one God, Yahweh.
In a way, he is trying to unify them, like coexist, but not for an alternate, like an ultimate good. And he's doing it for an ultimate bad. Not knowingly, because they're doing it as a sign up. You know what I mean? But it stems from Satan, without them even knowing it. Some know, obviously.
And Jesus, who also is referred to as Yahweh, the Godhead that we as Christians hold to, right? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So this verse is referenced in the prophecy about the Antichrist, right? And the view that the Antichrist is going to try to bring together all gods, right? All the religions, or is worship, so that he sets himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. Now, he hasn't done that just yet. He's only called himself the messenger. And then Paul goes on to write in verse 5, don't you remember that when I was with you, I used to tell you these things? Now, if we scroll down to verse 9, it says, the coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of powers.
All sorts of deceptions all over the place. That's what he does.
Through signs and wonders that serve the lie. In all the ways that wickedness deceives those who are perishing, they perish because they refuse to love the truth and be saved. Meaning that the people who are experiencing these miracles, in my opinion, would be the people who don't want to submit to Jesus and God revealed through the incarnation, which is Jesus, because they want something that's perhaps spiritual but not religious. Remember, this is kind of starting out as a sect challenging Islam, right? And so Islam is already a false religion. These people are coming out of Islam. He's claiming this universalist.
They're all false religions, all of them.
Fulfillment of all these religions, and that is what we're seeing displayed by the claims of his miracles. Check this out. When we click this word signs and we hit the study bar, we go to the original language, we discover that the signs are miraculous. Okay, so the counterfeit Christ, the Antichrist, will have some miraculous signs that accompany him. And by the way, if you want to know which software I'm using, this is Logos.
So that's why they try, when they do the psyop things, they get people to testify to miracles. But just because that may align in their narrative, in their story, in their agenda, but the rest of it doesn't align with what they're doing in scripture. You know what I mean? The rest of it doesn't align. So there's no way he could be he is who he says he is. It doesn't align with scripture. Just because some parts may align because they try to make it align with scripture, and obviously with this guy with probably with the Quran as well, with other holy books, you know, because they've read them. So they try and make some of the things align, but they can't make it all align If it goes against scripture, then chuck it. Chuck it.
Bible software in the description of this video and in the pinned comment below. You can get yourself 60 free days when you use my link. And the cool part about this is also on my phone. So I actually use this every morning when I do my devotional right on my phone. I don't just do it on the computer. Now, over the last several weeks, these claims of the Mahdi being the Antichrist were so big that he had to address it himself.
I am not the Antichrist, nor do I claim to be the Messiah. The only Messiah to ever come was Jesus, the son of Mary, alayhi salam. 2,000 years ago, he came and was God in creation.
So not only does he deny...
So you're not the Messiah, but you claim to be better than the Messiah then. So you're just as bad, even worse.
PJ, we had a miracle just happen just now. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm getting text from two people from across the world right now on an iPhone.
Yeah. You are kidding me.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Crazy.
I know.
On the phone of sin. Wow. I didn't know it did that thing. Wow.
Being the Antichrist, he pulls his very own version of "Nuh-uh, who smelt it dealt it."
So who fits this description of the Antichrist? People have long pondered the meanings of these characteristics, expecting an individual who is blind in one eye with the word kafir written on his forehead. But what if he is not a single individual? What if the Antichrist is many people? What if he is...
No, there'll be no. The scripture does say there'll be many antichrists, many, but there'll be the Antichrist. Why would you say he's more than one figure? Does scripture say that? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Is he trying to dismiss Antichrist in this little scenario?
Well, he's trying to dismiss that he's the Antichrist anyway. He wants to be a holy figure, not a figure of evil, but that's where it's coming from. It's not the Antichrist, but it's still coming from evil. It's still coming from where the Antichrist is coming from. It's still an Antichrist spirit.
The spirit that possesses an entire nation. The description of this nation is that it devours the whole earth, tramples it down, and crushes it. So it must be a world power, perhaps the strongest the world has ever seen.
Hey, KV, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Hi, Captain Caveman.
Oh, there's a caveman. He's in the house.
I can hear Roger's phone.
Yep.
One country comes to mind that fits that description of a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible and extremely strong, and it had large iron teeth. This iron beast that tramples over the nations is none other than the United States of America.
Is it like when you do that with the iPhone, is it like BlackBerry where you have to have a pin or some sort, or do you just have to have those numbers? So how do you find it? Or you just have to have the number. You have to have the phone number, and then you find them that way, right? Okay, got you.
Yep.
America.
For the record, he's denying being the Antichrist. And not only is he denying being the Antichrist, he's saying that the Antichrist isn't even a person, that the Antichrist is actually the entire United States, just the whole nation. Okay, so in a second, we're going to dive.
Yeah, the Antichrist is not a country, a continent, or anything like that. And the countries and the continents might be within the beast system, absolutely, but it's not. You can't call a country the Antichrist or a continent the Antichrist. It's come on, it's just so silly to say things like that. And to be able to actually come out and try and explain that is just sounds silly to me. Why do people think that?
Deeper into this topic of the Antichrist in the scriptures. But before we do that, we thought it'd be fun for the Mahdi to explain to us why he decides to wear the beanie. And it actually has something in common with our very own Zach Sparazzo, believe it or not.
I take the black hat as my crown. I take the beanie hat and I wear it proudly so.
The beanie hat as his crown. Lovely.
He's so full of shite.
At least he's humble and doesn't have
It's
to
a
wear
crown.
a jeweled crown.
It's a crown made out of sheep.
Yeah, it's a crown made up. It's probably nylon, babe. It's probably not made out of sheep.
He got it at Walmart, man.
Yeah, it's a basic beanie to say that. But the thing is, the point is what the beanie represents. Him being a king, and he's not.
Derek, I wouldn't worry about it. I put links in a message instead of world.
Take the what?
PJ, you got to get an iPhone, dude.
I will not get an iPhone.
No, you need one.
I'm not getting an iPhone.
No, but you should get one just for this.
No.
This hat
No.
is a symbol of the working man.
Force
That's
me to get
how
an
it first
iPhone. I
was
don't want
invented.
one.
It came as a way to keep the working man warm when he's outside and he's working all day to feed his family with minimum wage. People all around the world began to wear it, and it became a symbol of the poor man.
You can even see where the guy across from him is obviously biased. He's wearing the beanie himself. So it's their own interviewing their own. It's part of the operation. You know what I mean? If it was real, then it would be biased. You know what I mean? Because it would be one of his own guys, question one of his own guys. It's not going to be objective at all. You know?
The working
That's
class
the best way to
man,
control it, though,
and
right,
for that
PJ?
Well, of course, absolutely, best way to control it, bro. Well, that's what they do. That's what gatekeepers do as well, isn't it? Give you bits of truth, mixed in with a load of lies, and like we did with the zeitgeist. Loads of truth in the zeitgeist. Even within where they were trying to say Jesus was plagiarized, they even added loads of truth in that. Not that Jesus is plagiarized, that's not the truth. But within that part of the movie, of the documentary, they put loads of truth in there as well. And like Carl Taylor said in comment section, they were hoping that people didn't realize that the 25th of December isn't actually Jesus' birthday.
Yeah,
it was a big gaslight. It was a deception. Oh, sorry, babe. What's that?
That was Aaron. Never speak of the headquarters conversation with Samson people.
I'm not a Samsung person. I'm an Android person just because I have to be. I'm not any of them persons. I'm just not an iPhone person. If they came out with another phone that was okay, in another operating system, it wouldn't.
You're all missing out.
Just as long as it's not iPhone.
reason because we have come to represent those people, the poor people and the working man, and not to come and sit on platforms and rise ourselves above the people. We take this as a symbol, as a headdress, as a reminder that God is above us, and as a way to humble us.
That's it. That's it. Heaven's getting timed out for 10 seconds. She's done.
And make us one of the people.
It's funny because that is the exact same thing that Zach Sparazzo has been accused of in terms of wearing his signature denim and Dickie outfits to identify with the working man. What say you, Zach?
Shout out Jay Dyer.
Now, he says he wears the beanie to be more relatable to the work.
I don't go for Samsungs. I go for the Chinese Samsungs.
No, but did you see what? Did you see what Justin said to her?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You're now called Heron Samsung.
Man, it's a symbol to connect to those who are in the struggle. But notice how he comes out when he is introduced in front of his very own followers. Check this out. Look at how highly elevated he has positioned himself.
Exactly, right above them. It's like looking up at in the Old Bailey at the judge. Yeah. It's PJ Samson. No. Song Sang. SUNG. Song Sang.
Oh God.
No. Yeah, no, you do actually get ones called the rip-offs actually called they just swap the A and the U in Samsung. That's it. You do actually get phones like that. It's mad.
Where do you buy those at, PJ? On the corner?
You can get the fake ones like that in Temu, I think. I'm not
Just
too sure.
don't
But
get
you can also
seen,
get good phones in Temu as well. They do some replica phones that work well. People are reviewing them and they do work well. Some of them obviously.
Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung.
Over his audience. I mean, that is a massive stage with a massive podium. Definitely, I am projecting an arena or stadium level production. There's no reason that stage should be that high. This is intentional. People are looking up like this at him. Okay,
Of course.
very common man.
I suppose and if they have to look up at him, it's got to give the people that sense of, oh, listen, we're below this dude. He's elevating himself. He must be something, I mean, subconsciously, that's what they'll be doing. Partly. I mean, talk about mind control.
Working struggle of him.
Yeah, I don't know how much the beanie is doing for him at that point. Like, I don't know if that is the thing communicating that he's humble. Could that get any taller?
I don't think so, but I think he might as well just throw on one of them cool hoods, like Jedi Master hood.
Yeah.
Or even better, a Sith Lord hood.
That is what I thought it was originally, and I was very disappointed to find out that he's wearing the 2015 Zara starter pack.
Now, Cameron from Capturing Christianity rightfully pointed out how absolutely ridiculous this notion that the beanie as a symbol for the working man is today in this modern age.
A beanie is a crown. I mean, come on. Is that not just like taking the mick? As well as elevating himself for what it symbolizes, having a crown in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it makes him a king, self-appointed king. Who appointed him? Nobody but himself. Well, or the government.
Check this out.
Humility is obviously a virtue, and aligning oneself with the poor is an admirable sentiment. But we do need to slow down a bit. Okay, yes, the beanie has originally helped dock workers and fishermen stay warm in chilly European climates, but today it's just as commonly spotted on Silicon Valley CEOs, hip-hop stars, skaters, and let's be honest, trendy coffee shop hipsters ordering $7 oat milk lattes.
And now even TikTok has gotten in on the action of roasting this whole get-up.
Anyone who mocks the beanie, don't ask. Don't ask at all. Seriously, don't ask.
Well, Flats has already done it as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Actually, let's quickly get it up. Flats has already done it. It was only all he was doing was like telling you that he was got where he was his show would be about on tonight, or he wasn't streaming or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was. So yeah, Flats was straight in and that. Come on, all right. Thank you. Creole. There we go.
My phone's on silent, right? And I only know that there's messages coming because I can hear Roger.
Here we go.
That's horrible.
Is that up? Yeah, that's up. Right.
I am the true Mahdi. I am commanding you to come to the stream tonight. Be sure to be there, or there will be grave consequences. Just checking, guys. Be sure to make sure to join the stream tonight because.
There you go. Yeah, I thought it was. Oh yeah, Roger's got there. You've got black beanie. Come on, you're a heathen. You're meant to have a black beanie. You heathen.
I've even got a red line on it. Come on, Rog. It's even got a red line on it.
I enjoyed
I got worse than that. I got a Denver Broncos logo on the front of it.
I can't believe you're wearing a green bloody beanie, you heathen, or grey, and with orange stripe as well. Unbelievable, you heathen. Can't say nothing but
Denver Broncos, man.
You heathen, infidel, Gentile, atheist, unbeliever, agnostic, numpty, dumpty, humpty, dum dum.
Heron said, I'm outdoors laughing like an idiot currently. I've been on mute laughing like an idiot. It's fine.
I know this stream hasn't really been serious tonight. I bet I get no views on it. Last night's stream I got no views on. That's crazy.
No, but it don't help that 3 people then start a group chat and talk shite.
I know. I was only meant to be on YouTube an hour. I've been on nearly 2 hours.
My genetics are so gifted by Allah, I can eat junk food without getting diabetes or heart disease.
Now, what's awesome is that the scriptures actually lay out some very interesting points regarding The Antichrist. 2 John chapter 6 says, I say this because...
Oh, hey, if you put it up, pause the video and read it.
God.
You thought Roger had Pat Butcher earrings on? I don't even know if Roger knows who Pat the Butcher is.
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Oh, no.
They're my headphones.
Now, see why I couldn't read it. God, cope.
Right, it's a woman from EastEnders, dude. I've not got to show a video because it's EastEnders.
I know she is now.
I'll get
She's a
copyrighted.
lesbian in real life.
Yeah.
In real life, yes, she is, yeah. Let's say Pat Butcher, bro.
Pam St. Clement.
Let's see the earring.
Good God.
Oh, you actually get Pat Butcher earrings. Look, with earrings on.
Earrings on it.
Nice Pat Butcher earrings.
I'm going to get a pair.
No way. Oh, look, Pat Butcher and Frank.
Oh, no.
Pat and Frank earrings, babe, look.
Oh, I need them in my life.
Yeah.
I need some.
Rigging! Look at the size of that.
Good God.
Pat Butcher. Oh, no. One where she slaps Peggy.
Oh, no, that's brilliant. I need them.
Oh, for goodness sake. That's nuts.
Oh, they're brilliant.
No,
It's too hot to wear a beanie. Jeez.
Yeah.
And the patriarchy. Oh, it's like that, is it? Okay. F the patriarchy.
The patriarchy.
Well, whatever.
Hat.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Or he get Adabab wine glasses too.
There you go. That's Pat Butcher anyway.
Frank with the bow tie. Remember that? No, that was awful. That was like cringe.
Oh, I know. It was terrible, but it was so funny. It was funny.
Pensioner porn.
Flats edition for Ocean's 50.
That was a good one too.
Do not acknowledge Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh have gone out into the world. Any such person is the deceiver and the Antichrist. Okay, so the first thing that's interesting to note here is that John is saying that folks who do not acknowledge that Jesus Christ came in the flesh are deceiving people and the Antichrist. He's actually railing against a heresy here called Gnosticism, which did not believe that Jesus was fully God and fully man. They saw Jesus as more God and spirit than man. And so he's contending that people who minimize the incarnation, minimize that Jesus came in the flesh, that Yahweh comes in the flesh, are actually deceivers and the Antichrist. So it's interesting that in Islam, they actually get a lot of their views of Christ from Gnostic heresies. So even though the Quran says that they are to follow the people of the book, the Christians, their Christology is totally influenced by Gnostic heresy. And then their Christology in terms of Jesus being fully God is also distorted. And so they're minimizing.
Yeah, you accidentally on purpose went for a drink and smoked another bowl.
Them things happen, you know. My finger slips on the internet all the time and I end up buying something I didn't mean to buy.
Yeah, right, babe. Whatever. What were you saying? You didn't mean to buy it.
It does. My finger slips.
Of course it did.
Him to just be a prophet or a messenger instead of seeing him as fully God and fully divine. It's like two heresies in one. Now, if we go back a few chapters,
I slipped and fell right onto my lighter. The dog ate it.
Do you know what the dog's doing? Snoring on the living room floor.
No doubt.
In 1 John chapter 2, verse 18, there's a very interesting revelation here. It says, "Dear children, this is the last hour, and as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming. Even now, many Antichrists have come." So even while John is writing this, almost 2,000 years ago, there are already antichrists.
Already people with antichrist spirits doing it. You know what I mean? At that point. And that was what
No, there's a lot of
I
them
was
on
about
YouTube.
when he was writing this, when it came out, like 60 years, 50, 60 years after Christ died. What, babe?
There's a lot of antichrist behavior on YouTube from people.
Of course, of course.
On the scene. So there is a main antichrist that's going to come. That'll be the one that deceives the world and be charismatic and bring together all the followers of the different gods. That there are already antichrists that have come.
Yeah.
This is how we know it is the last hour, right? So what is he getting at? That there is not just one antichrist, that there will be antichrists that also appear. So throughout history, I believe there's all sorts of antichrists that have came on the scene. I think someone like the Mustache Man, okay, responsible for World War II, is an antichrist. He's not the antichrist. But he is.
Do you know when I tried to do a live on Hitler one day, they stopped it straight away.
remember.
Yeah, and it wasn't even to promote anything. It was to talk about Hitler's possible son. That was
Yeah, I
it.
remember that.
I
Well,
made a
Hitler
reference
possibly
to
having a
him
son,
yesterday.
and that was it. It was nothing to do with like what he did and all that kind of stuff. But it was great. I just got stopped straight away.
I actually spoke about Hitler, not in my last video, the one before from yesterday.
Yeah, well,
A antichrist. So how do we know what antichrists are? Now we know that the antichrist himself will have false miracles. He'll be someone that brings people together per the book of Revelation. But how do we know who the antichrists are? Well, in 1 John chapter 4, just a few chapters over, he reveals it to us. He shows us how we can know. It says, 1 John chapter 4, verse 2, it says, this is how you can recognize the Spirit of God. Every spirit that acknowledges that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. But every spirit that does not acknowledge Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the Antichrist, which you have heard is coming.
Anybody that denies Christ has got an antichrist spirit, without a doubt. What's that?
Makes sense.
Okay, babe.
And even now is already in the world. So what John is saying here is we can recognize who the Antichrist is based on what he is teaching about Jesus. If Jesus is not being recognized and rightfully positioned as fully God and fully man, that is an Antichrist teaching, which really makes the entire spectrum of Antichrist much bigger and much broader than any of us could have ever imagined. So in a sense, he is an Antichrist, but is he the Antichrist? I don't know. I think he needs to be way more charismatic.
Way more charismatic.
And have
Maybe
some
he's just scaring up
Everybody will like him. Everybody will like him.
He hasn't fully got his campaign going.
Where is Cookie?
Where is Ryan? Oh, I haven't sent him the link. Did you?
I sent it in.
I don't know. He was busy. Like, he didn't come last night, but Roger said he was busy. Did he come
I
to yours?
emailed him.
Yeah, he did. He came
Came to
over.
yours,
Mine. He ran it for like an hour and a half.
Got you.
It was worth
more
it.
influence,
Yeah, he's probably busy, babe.
impact,
feel
and
sniffly.
unity in terms of bringing.
Feel what?
Sniffly.
Not good.
She was
I think
feeling
I'm coming
pukey
down
earlier,
with
and now
some-
she's feeling sniffly.
I think I'm
People
coming
with
down with something.
Yeah, it's called.
The lurgy.
No. Have you ever had the disease of Coriolis?
You're dead. No, it's called psoriatic arthritis, babe. I think I'm having a flare.
It's called hysterical rectal.
You're a weirdo.
Faiths together before anyone can declare him as the Antichrist. Kind of like a pseudo-religious Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson meets Dave Chappelle. Everyone loves him. He's fun. He's bringing everybody together. He's in shape. He's charismatic. He has a great smile. The Mahdi, So in my opinion, he's an Antichrist, but not the Antichrist. But what I think is more likely, he's probably some sort of CIA psyop meant to distract people.
Yes. Thank you. He came to the conclusion. Yes. Fair play, Ruslan. Fair play, Ruslan. I'm glad you came to that conclusion.
and cause hysteria, or specifically cause hysteria amongst the Muslim Arab community. And if you want to see other
Not just
shenanigans that
them.
the CIA has been up to with regards to the spiritual realm, check this video out over here. And if you want to get a free 60-day trial of the Bible.
The video won't be there because I downloaded it, by the way. It's YouTube who puts it there. So obviously it's not going to be there because I downloaded them. If it was on the YouTube tab, then the video would have popped up. But obviously it's not going to.
But if you were gonna try and scam people, whatever it is he's doing,
no,
and saying you're Jesus, why does it all look like you've all just been doing nothing but going to funerals all your life?
Bible software I use. Check out Logos Bible software. The link is in the description. You can go to logos.com/Ruslan. Get yourself 60.
Yeah, no, that's it. Finished. He came to the conclusion. Yeah, fair play. I was hoping he came to that kind of conclusion. At least I know he's not a total numpty or anything like that. He's always seemed all right. I haven't seen much of him, but what I've seen, it seems like he knows what he's talking about so far.
It looks like he started a new religion for depressed people.
Oh, the Mahdi.
Yeah, like everyone just sitting there in black.
I was talking about the channel guy.
No, I'm talking about the hat man.
The hat man. That's a crown, not a hat, dude.
It's a beanie hat. It's definitely
a
not.
crown. What are you talking about? It's a crown.
No.
It's a crown, baby.
No, but can you imagine going and sitting with them all day in black? That'd be really depressing. Like, I like black, but that's just too much.
Sitting in a dark room all day long, chanting over and over again. Yeah.
I bet they've got no windows. I bet it stinks of smelly feet.
That's the one. Right, I'll put the link for Rumble side if you're coming to watch the movies. There's got to be not many people. There was loads last night, but tonight there's only been like no more than 15 in. Oh, there's
That'd be the cookie.
That'd be the cookie.
Hey, don't call me the devil or I'll stop talking like him.
No, not the cookie.
We'll have to cast you out.
Hey, what's over the top of your camera, Ryan?
Oh, the cover for the thing.
Oh, couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see it.
What are you doing?
We're just about to go over movie side.
Wait, or not too late.
Hey Ryan, you got an iPhone?
No, we're just about to go over Rumble side now and watch the movie. We've done the YouTube side now. We're just about to go and watch the movies now. So,
Ryan, have you got an iPhone?
Oh, babe.
Am I what?
You got an iPhone?
No, I don't.
Good.
Damn it.
I got a no phone. I have a no phone.
Good. You're a real phone, exactly. Nice one.
Get a real phone.
Right.
Me and Roger and Heaven are in the cool kids. You like
Yeah,
Roger, I would say get a real job.
Yeah. Love that we had one of those.
Where is it? There we go.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Ryan
Good. My name's Harry Mack. I'm making videos for my YouTube and TikTok. Okay. Could I do a freestyle for you guys?
Freestyle
like a freestyle rap.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
Is that cool?
Freestyle.
Okay, dope. Where are you guys from?
San Diego.
Freestyle rap.
San Diego and Mexico. Okay, no doubt. All right. I'm gonna improvise and like make it up off the top of the dome. Okay. So can you guys give me like creative words to use in my freestyles?
Okay. Wow.
Like let's take one from everybody.
All right. She's getting married.
Oh, congratulations.
So to celebrate her wedding.
Oh, beautiful.
Bachelor. So.
Yes, bachelorette. Okay, beautiful. All right. So you're getting married.
So mean.
We can do something like Vegas. Fun life, nightlife.
Nightlife in Vegas. Nightlife in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
She probably wouldn't even know. She probably wouldn't even recognize it.
No sleep. Yeah. Okay. Nightlife in Vegas. No sleep. What else?
Glamorous life.
Glamorous. Okay.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. That's from you. That's perfect. Okay, I love it. Spectacular. Yep.
Money.
Money. Money. Let's go. Okay. How about you? Did you have one? Shopping. Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Nightlife in Vegas. No sleep. Glamorous. Spectacular. Money and shopping. Yeah. Glamorous, spectacular, money, shopping. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Should we try?
Yeah.
All right, let's have some fun. Here we go.
Let me record this too.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, Yeah. Just gonna let the beat build up.
Beats, make it funk.
Okay, yeah, come on, yeah. Here we go, listen, yeah, listen, yeah. Y'all know that I come through with the ill hype. Every time that I grip mics, y'all know that I earn stripes. I be like the sun, cause I shine bright. We be out in Vegas, we partying with the nightlife. Yeah, y'all know we all up at the slot machine. Right now I'm on the corner, Mac about to rock the scene. I'm off the dome with these crazy frees. But for me, yo, this is basic like the ABCs. Yeah, I'ma grab it off the bag, dog, I got the swag. When it comes to kicking freestyles, Mac don't ever lag. My competition is bitter, I'm a winner, they some quitters. How you figure? Cause I be shining brighter than the glitter. All up on your phone case, I'm shining in gold. Write it all in big letters cause I'm rhyming too bold. Yeah, every time I spin, I'm leaving y'all impressed. It's kinda cold out, we got the sweater under the vest. Yeah, Mac, I'ma grab it when I spill like that. Coming off the mental with the illest rash. I told y'all I'ma crush it, no exaggeration. And I heard you're getting married, so congratulations. Yeah, off of the dome, we gon' elevate. Hey yo, you're the one we out here to celebrate. Yeah, y'all know that my flow is rare. I should've known, been aware from the bow in your hair. Yeah, Mac, I'm about to break it down. Y'all know I kick live as freeze. Much love to the bride to be. Yeah, this bachelorette party is not gonna be so cheap. Cause tonight you wildin' out and getting no sleep. Yeah, I be truly tight. I said y'all about to stay up all through the night. When I come off top, I got hella flows. I read the letter off the cap, the A, the L-O. Mac, when I be spittin', y'all know I come to help you focus. A, low, is how my flows get. Yeah, but then I elevate and lift them higher. Cause when they be coming to lyrics, they know when they Mac can be spitting a fire. For real, I'm on a murder spree, they all heard me. I'm pretty sure your t-shirt says Berkeley. Yeah, I be representing for the school. When it comes to kicking lyrics, y'all know Mac gon' keep this cool. I be coming off the top, I'm colder than the winter wind. I got my competition all scared, they be trembling. Dope freestyles off the dome, I'm inventing them. Yes, I am a rapper, but my name is not Eminem. Yeah, hey yo, I grab it with the quickness. I'm in the session, so you know I gotta rip this. I make it felt, y'all know how we do. Cause when it come to bars, heard.
Yeah, the 10-second is only an option if I'm doing it for a laugh. I would never do time it out seriously. But I left the 10-second option. Just
did you see what she said? Did you see what she said? I got barred from my local for 3 weeks. I didn't even know because I was busy. Sorry, I missed your time out, PJ.
I said that as well, didn't I? I says, I bet she won't even see it. I says, because a lot of people, by the time they do the next comment, their timeout's already gone. You know?
I texted her and told her. And she was like, no. And I was like, yeah.
No, that time that.
You got no.
You, though.
I told her she could hold her breath longer than it.
I would never time her out seriously for anything. You know?
Roger did say she can hold her breath longer, and I said only when she's smoking a bowl.
There you go. There you go. Wait. Next time I turn up with Heavens, I expect to be timed out straight away.
Mac is too true. Yeah, I break it down for y'all and above. So we filling up the venue. We gon' pack it wall to wall. I'm doing what I'm feeling cause there ain't no rapper like me. Yeah, from the Las Vegas cap to the Nikes. I come off the top. They not understanding this. I do damages from Vegas to Los Angeles. Thinking that they better than this man is scandalous. Shouts out to y'all cause you all look glamorous. Yeah, hey yo, you knew that it was coming. When it come to bars, truly I be stunning. They can't match to the Mac with words cause every verse that he throws out spectacular. Yeah, I grab the vocab, I make the people go mad. I kill it when I spill it off the mental and they know that. Hey yo, I'm making y'all aware. At first you said a word, I'm not prepared. From your face you look scared. But then you came through with spectacular, so I grabbed it. I told y'all I'm a savage, I'm a real rap addict. When it be coming to lyrics right over the mental, you know that I mean though. Shouts out to the homie with the Eminem bag and the Dean Code. Calling what I'm seeing, my lyrics cold freezing. Stepping up to Mac, there ain't no rhyme, no reason. Yeah, I'm never no dummy, I'm never stopping. Yeah, I'm stacking my money and going shopping. Y'all know we be copping all of them brands. I break it down smooth and help them all understand. And y'all know there's really no stopping the free. Congratulations and thank y'all for rocking with me. Let's go.
There we go. Nice.
I think I got a new crown. Check it out.
Thank y'all for rocking with me. Yeah.
Are you the Mahdi?
Are you the
Mahdi? Are you my savior? Are you my savior?
Well, I'm beyond the savior. I am the Pope. I'm the savior.
That means you got swallowed by the mud.
What do you mean?
Hey, Kevin, I wouldn't ever seriously time you out. You know that I wouldn't. not for real. Not for real. I know I timed you out, but that's not real time out. It's just because it was for a laugh. If the option of 10 seconds wasn't there, if it was still just 5 minutes, if it was still just 5 minutes, and because that's what it used to be, 5 minutes. That's it. That's all you used to get a choice of. It was 5 minutes, so it was no choice. So if it was still just that, I wouldn't have done it. If it was still just, if it was no choice but 5 minutes onwards, I wouldn't do it. But
I was the first mod that had that, where you could change it.
Vicky was actually the first mod because for some reason we thought Flats had given her a managerial spanner because Vicky could time out for different lengths of time and we couldn't. I'm like, what the hell? No.
And I was like, no, just normal on my phone.
That's it.
But
I'm getting dizzy with that background. Whoa.
Well, you put it on.
No, I know. I can't put it on too long. Let's put some track.
We're getting dizzy.
I've got vertigo now. Falling to the road below. Anyway, I just finished on the YouTube side. I just finished on the YouTube side.
That's me finished for the day.
We've got Flatline it here, and we're going to go over and watch the movies, which is iRobot, and I Am Legend. And yes, Ryu Gaming put something at the start saying that movie's been Mandela, the title, which I noticed it is. It's got I used to put iRobot, and it's now got a comma between the I and robot. I never remember that. But I also remember the I being the capital and not a small I. Not
I thought it was a thing. But I don't know. I thought it was a dash, not a comma.
No, it's actually a comma. It's actually a comma now. So it could have been a dash. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. It's a weird thing about it.
Or maybe it always was what it is. I don't know. I really don't.
But yeah, that one's been Mandela as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, nice one, Ryu, for spotting that out. Yeah, got to finish here, guys. Bless yous. And links there for the Rumble side. We'll see you over on the Rumble side. So we're going to flatline the side, babe. On you go. Do it, baby.
He who the sun sets free is free.
Indeed. Ha ha.